Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to another video today. My name is Chris, and it looks like things are getting a lot more troubling for the Galleria at White Plains. So, the Galleria at White Plains in 2021 has probably suffered the most losses in less than a 6 month period. So, obviously, Old Navy closed last year. Sears announced that they were closing in 2021 back in November of 2020. Sears is now closed. Macy's announced that they were closing in January and they closed in March. And there was a bunch of other vacant stores in the Galleria at White Plains. And now, if things couldn't get worse for the Galleria at White Plains, one of the two junior anchors at the Galleria at White Plains is now expected to move out of the mall and across town to the Westchester Mall. So things are not looking too good for the Galleria at White Plains. I would not be surprised if H&M decides to follow suit. This mall's days are basically numbered at this point. I don't see this property. In fact, I don't even see this property making it to the end of this year. I see them. Well, actually, no. I see this property maybe having one more Christmas, and I think after that, I think the mall is going to be deemed as a total loss. I think Pacific Retail is going to pull out. Yeah, I mean it's getting really scary for the Galleria at White Plains, and the mall has no future. I know people want it to turn around. The mall has no future. They have no anchored department store lineup. I mean, obviously, the Sears itself is unfortunately another sad story. And the Macy's, the problem with the Macy's at the Galleria White Plains, it was too big of a store, and it wasn't a profitable location for Macy's. But I think Macy's decided to close the Galleria at White Plains once they saw Sears leaving the mall. So they didn't want, they definitely didn't want to stick around. So that's why they added that store in January. And I was actually speculating that the Galleria at White Plains was going to be on that list earlier this year, and I pretty much correctly predicted that they would close that store. It's also a neighborhood store. It's not one of Macy's growth stores, but um, another ad from Simon. But yeah, I mean, this definitely does not surprise me. They're saying it's going to open in fall of 2021, I believe. But the move doesn't surprise me. Obviously, it's going to be a one-level Forever 21, no elevator. But the move does not come as a surprise. And I bet too, the lease on this spot is super super cheap, and I think Forever 21 is literally taking advantage of that to get out of a really awful mall and to be in a much better mall. So the move does not come as a surprise at all. Um, so. But yeah, so another major blow for the Galleria at White Plains. Forever 21 leaving the mall. That will only leave H&M at the mall, and I could see H&M absolutely moving over to the Westchester as well. The Galleria at White Plains just has no future. There is no future. The mall's doomed. I mean, there's no future at the mall. And I would say right now, if you are a tenant at the Galleria at White Plains, you may want to consider moving over to the Westchester, depending of how good of a store you have. I just don't see a future for the mall personally, in my opinion. It's not even me sharing my thoughts. A lot of other people think the same way. The Gallery White Plains is basically dead. There is no future for the mall at all. They're not going to renovate the mall. With the two anchor stores gone, I mean, it's amazing of how the mall still operates, especially today. They had two not so great performing. I mean, the problem was Sears. Sears definitely triggered the downfall of this property, and and Sears is another struggling retailer. But yeah, so another troubling sign for the Gallery of White Plains. Unfortunately, another store unfortunately looking to move at a much more profitable location, and I don't blame them personally. I think it's a good move for the company. They're in a much more profitable center versus being in a center that's declining. I could see H&M following suit. So. Anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Please make sure to check the link located in the video description below. And yeah, that's it.